Radio, and I am joined today with Zach Williams. Zach, how are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm pretty good. So I want to talk Dolly.
Let's do it.
You have been collaborating with I would say maybe the most iconic woman in music history. What has that been like? Is she as down to earth as people say?
Yeah, really down to earth. She's one of the sweetest people I've ever met. Like as far as just genuine, kind. It's funny, when we worked on There Was Jesus, it was like, okay, it's kind of a pinch me moment. I never thought this would happen, and then a few years later, she asked me to be a part of a Christmas special, and I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. I'm gonna, make my acting debut now I was a wise man in her Christmas special.
Oh, nice.
And we sang There Was Jesus together, and kind of through that, kind of like hanging out on the set of that, kind of became like, oh, maybe we're friends. Like we were just kind of, shooting the breeze backstage, and she was asking me, what I had coming out, if I was working on any new music, and I said, yeah, I got a song. I said, I got a record called 100 Highways, and I said, I kind of took the lyric from the chorus and named my record after it, and I said, there's a song on it called Looking For You that I said, it's maybe one of my favorite songs I've ever been a part of, and she wanted to hear it, and so I played it for her, and as I was playing it, she started singing little harmony parts, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. And then before the song was over, she was just wiping tears out of her eyes, and she looked at me and she kind of slapped me on the leg, and she said, Zach, that's beautiful. She said, why didn't you ask me to sing on that one? And I was like, I didn't know if you'd want to or not. She was like, I think we did pretty good the first time. And I was like, all right. And so we were getting ready, to figure out what song we wanted to send out off this record last. And I said, well, Dolly did say she wanted to sing on this song. And I was like, she might have been joking, but we'll ask her anyway. And so we sent it over to her, and she sent it right back. She sang on it that weekend and sent it back to me. So she's super cool.
That's your newest song, right? That she collabed with you on. That is so cool.
Pretty cool.
You have that for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
You were like,
absolutely.
Dolly Parton is my friend.
Yeah, that's awesome. She told me I reminded her of Kenny Rogers, and I was like, that might be the best compliment I've ever gotten. So pretty cool.
Oh man, I grew up listening to Kenny Rogers with my grandpa, and he is a legend too.
I know.
So if Dolly Parton compared you to Kenny Rogers, you're going places.
I'm gold, man.
You are.
That's awesome.
That is awesome. And in doing that with your music, you are spreading the gospel of Jesus, which I think is probably the most important thing, about Christian music. Yeah. And so that's beautiful.
It's awesome.
Yeah, you get to kind of cross genres and get Jesus out there. That is so neat. So you're a dad.
Yep.
Yeah? How old are your kids?
Oh, goodness. 26, 21, 14, and 11.
Okay, so you've been a dad for a while.
Yeah.
And so just in all the years that you've been a father, is there anything that you've learned about the character of God in getting to be a father yourself?
Oh, man. Patience. Just, I think that. Second chances, how much he loves us. I mean, because you don't get it right as parents. We're always still trying to figure it out, just like anybody else. I think, you're never ready for kids, and then when you have them, you're still trying to figure out how to be a parent and do the right thing. And so I think through that, God has always been patient with me, and he's taught me a lot of patience myself. So, yeah.
Do you have any fun plans for Father's Day?
When is Father's Day?
It's the 16th, I
16th?
think. It's not, it's coming up in a couple weeks.
I was like, is it already almost Father's Day?
It is.
I'm sure we'll be, we just moved into a new house, and so we're still trying to kind of unpack. I just got off tour, and we're still trying to live out of boxes, so it may be a staycation that weekend, trying to unpack
might just
boxes and hanging by the pool. But we're taking a little mini vacation. Tomorrow morning I'm flying to Knoxville. My son is in a basketball tournament in Gatlinburg, and so we're gonna stay up there for a few days and do some whitewater rafting and ATV riding and stuff like that.
That's gonna be fun. Yeah, and then I just want to talk golf a little bit with you. I heard that you are a golfer. My husband's into golf, and him and my boss actually go quite a bit. But how do you feel about Scheffler winning the PGA Tour?
I mean, he's great, but I was pulling for Scheffler.
I was too. Yeah. Well, okay, I was kind of
with all the drama that happened with him, though. I don't know how he even played golf at all.
I don't either. Yeah. I was not surprised that his game suffered. I was kind of going for DeChambeau because he's from my hometown.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he went to a high school in the same school district I did, so I was kind of rooting for him. But I was surprised that Scheffler won.
Yeah, we played Bay Hill yesterday here in town.
Oh, you did?
It's Arnold Palmer's course, and the hole there that DeChambeau drove the green over the lake. I was like, I looked at it, I was like, you got to carry 320 to even get it there. I was like, there's no way. It's a par 5.
My husband just showed me DeChambeau hitting that shot a couple days ago, and I didn't understand because I don't play golf, and so but he was like,
ways.
Yeah, that's what he said. You have to understand, like you don't hit this ball over this
and
lake.
They're playing from the tips. We weren't playing. We were playing 1 or 2 up from there. And I was like, I can't imagine hitting the ball 350 yards that far.
And then you got to be there. You're like, no.
Yeah, it was cool though. It was a really nice course, and they were awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, is there anything that you want to share about your new song coming out? Do you have anything coming up that you want people to know about?
Yeah. Well, newest song it's called "Looking for You." There's a version out with Dolly. It was on my record when it first came out, and then we re-released it as kind of a extended kind of edition with her. And I think for me, this is a song that it really lays out my life, and any of us who search for something, who try to fill the hole inside with the things the world has to offer. I know for me, for a number of years, I've struggled with drugs and alcohol and relationships and anything. I mean, I was just searching for something to try to fill this void. And I used to hear this old saying, the first place you find something is always the last place you look for it. And I just remember, I had tried everything that the world had to offer except for Jesus. And when I was in that dark place in my life, and when I cried out to God, He was right there waiting for me. And I realized, like, through all my life, everything that I've gone through, I was actually looking for Him. So that's what the song is about. It says, down 100 highways of empty pursuit, 1,000 foolish things I went through. I didn't know it back then, but now I do. I was looking for You. And so it's a special song. It'll be the last song I release off of 100 Highways, and then hoping to have you guys some new music out this fall, and got some big tours planned this fall, and so I'm excited.
Looking forward to it. In the Central Valley of California, it's a big country music center there, and so anytime you come out with a new song, we're there
I'll be
for
out
it.
On the West Coast in November with Toby Mac and Mercy Me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, we're playing out there.
Looking forward to that. Well, then we'll see you again. Well, thank you for joining us today, Zach. And I hope you have a good rest of your weekend.
You too.